3, 2, 1. Mario Kart Tour, remove app. Delete app. Delete. This video is not clickbait. This is a Mario Kart Tour video, the first Mario Kart Tour video since February, when I so-called retired from the game. But since the majority of my channel involved Mario Kart Tour, and I missed the Mario Kart Tour community when I retired back in the Dr. 2023 Tour rerun, I decided to come out of retirement during week 2 of the 2023 Sunday Tour rerun. And so, just like Phlox the Phoenix from the Harry Potter series, I am rising up from the ashes, bringing Mario Kart Tour back onto this channel. I know you guys are excited that I am bringing Mario Kart Tour back onto this channel. Well, guess what? So am I. In Mario Kart Tour, there are 265 drivers in the game, 15 normal class, 52 super class, and 198 high-end drivers. And so that leaves the ultimate question. What is the best character to use in Mario Kart Tour? Since there are over 200 drivers and I don't want this video to be super long, I am breaking this ranking video into multiple parts. The first part is where I'm ranking all the normal class drivers, so this video won't be as long as the other parts where I cover the super class and high-end drivers in future parts. So how am I ranking all these drivers? By countless hours of researching every driver, I have boiled down to these two categories: skill items and the number of favorite courses where they have 3 items per item box. I won't get to listing off how often the courses are shown because of the different variants. And when I get to the skill items, I won't include powered up skill items like Dash Ring Plus or Coin Box Plus, just to simplify the rankings. And when listing off the courses, I will be going by the endless loop that Nintendo has made to Mario Kart Tour from Battle to Anniversary 2023. So that means Berlin Byways 3T and Sydney Sprint 3T will be excluded from the list as they only made one appearance, and that was from the Anniversary 2022 Tour. Never made a reappearance ever since. So whatever character has Berlin Byways 3T and Sydney Sprint 3T as a favorite course, those courses will not be included. After I analyze these drivers, I will put them in a simple tier list, school grade style. F tier, D tier, C tier, B tier, A tier, and finally S tier. And since this video is broken down in parts, the tier list will not be just on one class specifically, but the tier list will continue throughout each part. And unlike my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe track tier list, this will be in order and biased opinions will not be included. So, like if I were to say Aurora Rosalina for example, I would not immediately put her in S tier all because I like her design and for being a Rosalina fanatic. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, because I know this will take a whole lot of work. But without further ado, here is every driver in Mario Kart Tour Ranked Normal Class Edition. I will be going in driver order when you hit the list of drivers and working my way down. So that means the first driver is Baby Mario. Baby Mario has the Boomerang Flower, which is a very good item to have. However, because he is a normal class driver, he only has 4 favorite courses. those being SNES Mario Circuit 1 Trick Variant, DS Waluigi Pinball, N64 Mario Raceway Reverse Variant, and Vanilla Lake 1 Reverse Trick Variant, being the course where he has to hit level 6 to have that favorite course. Since he doesn't have that many courses, but the boomerang is honestly a good item in the game, he will be sitting comfortably in C tier. Next up is Baby Peach. Baby Peach has the bubble item, which is honestly the worst skill item in the game. However, she only has 2 favorite courses, 3DS Cheep Cheep Lagoon and 3DS Rainbow Road, being the course where she has to rank level 6 in order for her to be a favorite on that course. Because of her having the bubble item, and having only 2 courses being favorites, she is by far the worst character to use in the game, going to F tier. Next up, Baby Daisy, who also has the bubble. However, unlike Baby Peach, Baby Daisy has 3 favorite tracks where she is a favorite on those courses. The Trick and Reverse Trick variants of 3DS Daisy Hills, and Choco Island 2 Reverse Trick being unlocked at rank 6. She is a step up from Baby Peach in terms of how many favorite tracks she have, but she has the bubble, which like I said is the worst item in the game. So she will be in F tier, but ahead of Baby Peach. Next up is Baby Rosalina, who also has the bubble. Man, what's up with these baby princesses and the bubble item? And just like with Baby Daisy, she has 3 tracks where she is a favorite, those being SNES Choco Island 2 Trick, SNES Rainbow Road Trick, and Choco Island 2 Reverse Trick. Because of her having the bubble and having the same amount of favorite courses as Baby Daisy, she will be placed in F tier, but ahead of Baby Daisy because adult Rosalina is my favorite character of all time. Next up is Baby Luigi. Just like his brother, he also dons the boomerang item, also donning 4 favorite courses: DS Luigi's Mansion Reverse and Reverse Trick, and Paris Promenade 2 Reverse, with DS Waluigi Pinball Reverse Trick being a favorite when reaching level 6. Since these are good tracks to grind and the boomerang is such a good item, he will be placed ahead of his brother in the C tier. Next up is Koopa Troopa, who have the triple green shells as his skill item. The courses that he has where he is a top shelf driver include 3DS Cheep Cheep Lagoon Reverse Trick, N64 Koopa Troopa Beach, Sydney Sprint 3 Reverse, Squeaky Clean Sprint R, and 3DS Mario Circuit T when reached at level 6. Since he has more courses, but the triple green shells aren't that great of an item because you can throw all the shells at once and possibly miss every opponent, he will be placed in the C tier ranking above Baby Luigi. Next up is Shy Guy, who dons the double bombs. He only has 2 courses where he is a top shelf, those being 3DS Shy Guy Bazaar and 3DS Daisy Hills Reverse Trick. Even though the double bombs are a great item as you can use them to block a tailgater's paths, even on narrow paths, causing twice the amount of damage. However, he only has 2 top shelf tracks. With that, he will be the first character to be going in the D tier ranking. Next up is Dry Bones, who is an undead skeletal version of Koopa Troopa, also having the triple green shells. But unlike Koopa Troopa, Dry Bones only has 3 top shelf tracks: GBA Bowser's Castle 1 Trick, 3DS Shy Guy Bazaar Trick, and GBA Bowser's Castle 1 Normal Variant, when unlocked at level 6. Because of his number of top shelf tracks, and while the triple green shells are not that great of an item, they are better than the bubble. With much debate, he will be placed below Shy Guy in the D tier ranking. Next up is Iggy, also donning triple greens. Also donning 3 top shelf tracks just like Dry Bones. SNES Choco Island 2R, SNES Bowser Castle 3R, and GBA Bowser's Castle 1 Trick, when unlocked at level 6. Just like with Dry Bones, he'll be placed in D tier, but in between Dry Bones and Shy Guy. Next up is Larry, who has the Boomerang. Just like Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, he only has 4 tracks where he is a top shelf. N64 Calamari Desert Reverse and Reverse Trick, Piranha Plant Cove 3 Reverse Trick, and 3DS Cheep Cheep Lagoon when unlocked at level 6. Like I said before, the Boomerang is a really good skill item. However, some of these tracks aren't that great for grinding with the Boomerang. Because of this, Larry will go in C tier, but in between Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. Next up is Lemmy, who has the Bubble item. He has the most top shelf courses out of any normal class driver with 7. 3DS Cheep Cheep Lagoon Reverse, 3DS Rainbow Road Normal, SNES Vanilla Lake 1 Normal, SNES Motor Circuit 2 Trick, SNES Rainbow Road Reverse, GBA Bowser's Castle 4 Reverse, and 3DS Rainbow Road Trick when unlocked at level 6. He will be placed in C tier above Koopa Troopa because even though he has 7 top shelf courses, he has the Bubble item, which is a really bad item. But I had to give Lemmy some slack because he does have so many courses out of all normal class drivers. Next up is Ludwig, who has the Dash Ring. He has 5 tracks where he is a top shelf. GBA Bowser's Castle 1, N64 Calamari Desert Normal and Reverse Trick, 3DS Neo Bowser's City Reverse Trick, and GCN Yoshi's Circuit Reverse Trick when unlocked at level 6. Since he has a great amount of track selections and a decently good skill item, like the Dash Ring is a decently good skill item, he would go at the top of the C tier list. Next up is Morton, who has the Giant Banana. Just like with Baby Peach, Morton has 2 tracks where he is a top shelf driver. N64 Calamari Desert and GCN Dino Dino Jungle Reverse Trick when unlocked at level 6. Even though the Giant Banana is a fantastic item to use because there are 3 bananas in 1 Giant Banana, but Morton only has 2 top shelf tracks. So with that, he is going to go above Shy Guy in the D tier list because I find the Giant Banana be a little bit better than the Double Bombs. All because if you hit a Giant Banana, the bananas can scatter around like a minefield. Next up is Roy. Roy has the Double Bombs, being a top shelf on 3 tracks. Dino Dino Jungle Reverse Trick, Calamari Desert Trick, and GBA Bowser's Castle 1 Reverse Trick when unlocked at level 6. Like I said with Shy Guy, the Double Bombs is a good skill item to use, but he only has 3 top shelf tracks, so he's going to go in the C tier list, but above Shy Guy. And finally, in the normal class category is Wendy, who has the heart for her skill. Her top shelf tracks include SNES Choco Island 2 and GBA Bowser's Castle 2 Reverse when she reaches level 6. Since the heart will give you a temporary protective shield from any obstacle on the tracks, items, or obstacles from the tracks like Monty Moles and crabs, they can be pretty effective, but it's not that better than the Giant Banana. However, Wendy only has 2 top shelf tracks, so she's gonna go in the D tier list, but above Roy. And that is all for the normal class category. Be sure to keep an eye out for part 2 later in the future where I cover every single superclass driver. Until then, see ya!